Alrighty, everybody, and grand rising. Hello. Oh, I can't put the water there. What can I hold this with? I think, eh, we'll get it eventually. There we go. I'll hold it still with this. Alrighty, and grand rising, everybody. Hello, my name is Dajane Day Nana. I go by many names. You may pick one. Alright. So we are starting a new series, another one. And this one is going to be, I'm going to try and keep this one shorter, okay? This one is going to be called The Healing Hub, all right? I want to welcome everybody to the first episode of The Healing Hub. This one is going to be just focused on positivity, all right? It's not going to be anything of the super seriousness, all right, that I touch on my other channels, all right? These are going to be really just straight to the point, just about healing, a positive message of love, affirmation, and just to help you on your journey. So I'm going to be unveiling on one of the other episodes that will be dropping as well of the Tarot Talks. I just put out the new rainbow deck. So the rainbow deck will be included in the healing hub, and I didn't talk about what is in the rainbow deck on the last episode, so I guess I'll talk on it here. So in the rainbow deck here, it's filled with just a bunch of positive messages, encouraging messages, things that can help point you in the right direction, or illuminate something in your life. Here I have the Alice in Wonderland deck I have made called Down the Rabbit Hole deck. And in it I have not only character archetypes, all right, from the Alice in Wonderland movie adaptations and the original book. All right, there are factoids in there. There are also, it is made out of an Alice in Wonderland postcard set. So there are also pictures that go along with the characters, all right, along. You will see them as I hold them up as we go through this deck, and you guys see them. But yes, like, yeah, for instance, the walrus here, all right, and then there is in that. So I will be pulling for the healing hub. We will be pulling one of these from the Down the Rabbit Hole deck. Okay, that will, help instruct us on where we're going on here. Okay, and then I will follow it up with a channeled. We will then be moving into a musical message. Okay, one musical message to continue on with the theme to help point us in the right direction. Okay, and then along with that, I have the descriptor deck here that also has horoscopes in here. So it has the different does this one have the signs? Yes, it does. So this one has different signs inside of it. So that can help you, point you to the right direction, where other points you need, what other points you need to look at. Okay, if there's any signs, anything you need to go check and look up. Okay, and then we will end it off with the rainbow deck more. All right, and then this is the main big one we will be pulling from. All right, and here in this one it has also the chakras in here, so it'll help pinpoint any chakra growth, any chakra blockages, anything you need to know. All right, we just take a sip of water and we can get right into this. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day so far. I'm loving the energy in this one. All right. And what is the the number today? To focus on the number, to focus on. I have 5, 3 was another one. 5, 3, and 4. 3, 4, 5. Okay, something about ordering. Ordering our steps. How to order our steps. Let's see. What do we need to know in the beyond? Down the rabbit hole. Beyond Wonderland. That would be a good name. for it. I don't know what to name this one. I'm hearing Down the Rabbit Hole, and now I heard Beyond. Or Beyond the Veil. I do like that. Beyond the Veil. All right. What card? Divine Ancestors, Angels. Okay. All right. So we have for... All right. So what I'm going to do is if I get one that is just this one that says... All right. All right. If you knew time as well as I do, you wouldn't talk about wasting it. The Mad Hatter. Okay, I love that. We're all mad here. I love that. Okay. And then with the picture, ooh, the dodo, the fool. Okay. I'm just going to stick with the one. Okay, we're just going to stick with the one. Okay. Thank you. I could just keep going and going, but we'll do the one for that one. Okay. Because like I said, I could keep going and going, but we want to keep these really to the point. Okay, so now let's get a musical message. What is the musical message that we're focusing on for this? Divine Ancestors, Angels. What is our... Did you forget I was even alive? Did you forget that I was even alive? Did you forget? Ever standing by my side? Never forget. Did you forget about us? And the pot calling the kettle black. All right, Mad Hatter. Okay, so something I'm getting out of this so far. I'm getting like how moving on with relationships. Okay, all right, this is a relationship. How to move on, move forward, progress in life through breakups, relationships. How do you grow? How does one heal? I'm also hearing the pot calling the kettle black. Sometimes you might feel like I don't know if you're watching me and you also do self-help as well, if you are in this same field as I am, if you're watching me. But I'm hearing something about feeling like a hypocrite when you do have memories of if you are working as a relationship coach or somebody who deals with therapy or helping people move on, how to take your own advice and move on for yourself. Having thoughts of the past, having thoughts of exes, if you ever, you're trying to move on, you have people that come in and that might be triggering, even the healers need healing, so that's what also I'm trying to provide here with the Healing Hub as well. Healing for healers, healing for people that are just getting on their journey as well. What are things that I've learned? What are things that I can help you guys with? All right. So, bald, I'm seeing handsome confidence. All right, having the confidence to know your worth, to be able to leave relationships. Glamorous. Yes, I'm getting with that affirmations, guys. Looking in the mirror. How do you talk about yourself? What is that inner dialogue that you have? Dazzling. Yes, do you see yourself as glamorous? Do you see yourself as dazzling? Do you see yourself worthy as love? And also, if you are not... Wow. Somebody just attacked me. Woo. Wow, please protect my throat chakra. Please protect my throat chakra, Divine. Please allow me to have clear and concise, accurate messages. Oh my gosh. Let's clear that out. So, 9. Exactly. Let's clear that out. Thank you. As I was saying, people might think, I'm getting with that Mad Hatter too. People might think that you are delusional, that you might be delusional for wanting to upgrade your life or wanting to leave somebody that you feel like you are in a stagnant relationship with. It's not really going anywhere. Bald, bland. Yeah, moving towards a fierce lifestyle. Maybe you once were fierce, okay? You once were handsome, okay, in a way. And now you feel like you're trying to regain your glory days or, in a way you don't feel as confident as you once were, okay? You're itching to get out there. You're worried. You're stuck in self-doubt. No, I'm seeing that as you're scared to branch out, okay? Tiny, feeling small. Okay, it's all about your mentality. It's all about what you are visualizing. If you feel like you are meant to be in a box, if you feel like you are stagnant, if you feel like you're old, okay, that's all a mindset. That's all a mentality. Okay, what you need to do is the Mad Hatter. If you know, like, if you knew time as well as I do, you wouldn't talk about wasting it, right? You might feel like you've wasted time, but really, what is time? Time is just an illusion at the end of the day. Time is just a construct to make you feel like you're late. You're late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. But what are you really late for? Because you have all the time in the world. It's all about sitting down and really getting down to what you really want to do with that time, what you really want to do with your life. Because if you're once you get into alignment and you really do the soul searching and start looking deep down within yourself, what do I want? What are my needs? Aligning yourself with that path, then you're not really wasting time, right? Because every single step that you're taking is towards that brighter future. All right? Not listening to those, yes, not listening to those voices, not listening to the negativity, not listening to the worry, pushing through the laziness, pushing through the naysayers, instead of seeing yourself as tiny. If you had to live in a little bit of a delusion of your own making of being the main character, be the main character. Because at the end of the day, it's your life. It's your life. And so, is it really delusion by seeing yourself as a main character when you really have that first person view of your life the whole time? At the end of the day, I mean, if you see it, think about it. If you think about it, we are all in our own little universes, in our own little worlds, in our own little, cosmic, capsules of ourselves, roaming around and integrating our capsules and our universes and our worlds with other people's worlds and entangling that, all right? So, yeah, we're all little pieces of the puzzle. I love that. We're all pieces of the puzzle that make up a bigger that make up this world, that make up the world, that make up the society. Exactly. So it's all about what you're going to do with your little slice of heaven, with your little corner of the pie, the big pie, the pie of life, life of pie. Exactly. And then the Life of Pi. Go watch that movie if you guys have never seen the Life of Pi. There's actually a lot of deep meaning and symbolism in that if you've never seen it. Getting told, I think that. And it also talks about the different archetypes of people. Talks about the survival, the Life of Pi. Very good movie. I'm also getting The Great Gatsby. The Great Gatsby is a really another good movie to help you with dreaming, to help you with, talks about going after, reaching for the stars. Also, A Knight's Tale. I love A Knight's Tale. Yeah, about chasing your abundance, chasing your dreams, chasing the life you know you're meant to be. Hey now, this is what dreams are made of. Go for a walk, taking care of your mind, body, and soul. Are you in alignment? Are you doing everything that you need to be doing for your health? To have a long life, have that longevity, to be around for your children or just be around for the future. Winning life, seizing the day. Yeah. Everybody's a winner. It's just about believing you are. It's about manifesting that mentality. If you believe you're going to be second place, if you believe that you're a lazy loser, then that's what you're going to manifest and bring in. Yeah. Wounds. Yeah, work on those wounds. Sit down. Journaling. I always talk about this, guys, about journaling, writing down, sitting down, having that intimate time just, with you, the paper and the pen, and getting those feelings out. Nobody ever needs to see that. Ow. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm literally getting fucking attacked right now. Like, you saw that with my throat. Now it feels like something just went in my eye. Like, what the fuck? This is fucking ridiculous. I can't just go out to a park and do my message. Everybody else can hang out, but no. We're gonna continue. We're gonna continue with a smile on our face. I love you affirmations. Yes. In the mirror, having those I love you affirmations. Yep. Because that's how you're able to pull in to fruition. And with those baby steps every day, just giving that self love and pulling in and honing in on yourself. All right. Doesn't even need to be in the mirror right before you go to sleep. I like to do them before I go to sleep or when I wake up. You know, blue, Roy G. Biv. So, root chakra, um, root chakra, um, base root chakra, uh, sacral chakra, root chakra, base chakra, solar plexus, blue, sacral chakra. Okay, so working with that sacral energy, with the ethers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just double checking. Blue. Yeah, sacral. Okay. Thank you guys. So yes, working with that sacral chakra. Okay, and now I'm seeing the oxygen mask there. But yeah, working with that yourself. Yeah, honing in your energy. Okay. Okay, thank you. Taking deep breaths. Okay. All right. Taking deep breaths. All right. Also blue I see there with the throat chakra, working on that throat chakra. Right. Cleansing out your energy, cutting off people and making healthy decisions to slow down. Okay? It is decidedly slow. It is decidedly so. Exactly. Putting your mind, when you put your mind to something and you decide this is how it's going to be, actually sticking to it and not being lazy. Okay? That's how you're able to manifest. That's how you're able to align your timeline. Okay? Because if you are being lazy and you're not taking the proper steps, don't count on it. Yeah, you don't count on pulling that in. You're just going to stay stagnant. All right. Blue also I'm seeing drowning. Yeah, you're gonna be stuck drowning in those emotions if you don't work through those wounds. If you don't work through those healings, you're gonna be stuck in an ocean on a raft. Oh, okay, that's where the life of pi comes in. Exactly, you're gonna be stuck in that isolation with no life preserver, with no life ship. Nobody's gonna be there for you. You gotta save yourself. Even if people think it's mad, isolating yourself and focusing on your goals and your dreams and ambitions. At the end of the day, you're gonna be the one that is still with the love. You're gonna be the one that is still bringing in that abundance and happy with what you do, okay, because you didn't settle. Exactly. Don't settle. Don't listen to other people. Don't do things just because other people tell you to. And I'm hearing insanity is doing the same actions over and over and expecting the same result. That is true insanity. Exactly. Just slow down, take deep breaths, and take things one day at a time. I'm seeing how that works with healing from relationships, how that works. And, I wrote down a pros and cons list about my ex. What were the pros, what were the cons, and the cons outweighed the pros. And sometimes you just got to make those head over heart decisions and just go based off of logic. Because even in the moment, if it feels like your heart has been ripped out, you're blue, you're sad, okay? Go for a walk. Slow and steady wins the race. When you think about it and down the line, okay, you will be thanking yourself. You might have seen mad at them in the moment, okay, but you listening to your intuition and what you know deep down into that energy is what's going to make you a winner. All right, slowing down and prioritizing yourself is what's going to make you a winner. That's what's going to make you a king. All right, and that's what's also going to lead you to your king or to your queen. Okay, to that person that it's not going to feel like pulling teeth. If it feels like you're just draining all your energy and you're getting all your energy sucked out of you, and you end up feeling like you're blue, okay, at the end of the relationship or out of the end of meeting this person or whatever and hanging out, and you don't feel like a winner, pot calling the kettle black, you got to take your own advice. You got to listen to your higher self, okay, because that's another form of sacrificing, is settling is a form of sacrificing, okay. Exactly. My sources say no. Learn to set up those boundaries. Learn how to say no. Put yourself first, okay. Love yourself. What am I hearing? What is that? Love yourself. Express yourself. Love yourself. Express yourself. Love yourself. Exactly. A round of applause. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back, okay? All right, talk good to yourself, all right? Because then you'll start seeing is believing. I'm hearing, if you just believe, the Josh Groban song. Yeah, because once you start building up those mantras, building up the things that stick for you, look around at people too that motivate you, that you want to be at your, like, what that, even if you're not at the top, at the peak where you want to be, look around and find people that are your motivation, that are where you, a vision of where you want to be, and start taking little steps towards and picking, the pieces that resonate with you, and start building your own foundation off of that. Yeah. Get out of that lack mindset. Yep. Get out of that lack mindset. All right. And see that angelic power with inside of you, and just ground yourself. Okay. See what you're using as a band-aid. Okay. All right. See what you're using to numb. See what you're using to just kind of cope, instead of really facing the problems head on. Because when you really face the problems head on, it is certain that you will get the outcomes and the energy. Yeah. Confirmation. It is certain that if you put in that energy with good intent, okay, build on a strong foundation with that root chakra, and really rip that band-aid off instead of peeling off slowly, instead of that, future being hazy, it will naturally start coming to you organically. Exactly. Slow and steady wins the race. You're not just going to get everything dumped on you all at once. It's like, yes, life is a transformation body. Slow and steady. It's over. Yeah, so many people are rushing. Yeah. So many people are rushing, which leads to that fast disappointment, which leads to being, not committing fully, just kind of committing to half an idea, you, or just doing something you rushed, and not understanding why you're even getting into the relationship in the first place, and it gets end up, I say, yes, you end up in your lower three chakras. It's only about the body. It's about the lust, okay, and lust and longing, exactly. Or there is some magic involved, okay, yeah, because the energy you put in, the magical map shifters, is what you're going to put out. So if you're just building a foundation based off of the bodies, based off of lust, okay, then that's the kind of relationship that you're going to manifest, okay. That's why you got to be putting in that effort into, you want a life partner, somebody that's going to be there for you, that's, like I was talking about, that's going to match your checklist, okay. And that was something I didn't list in that other video too, but on the defense against the dark arts. But write down, those things that I listed on my checklist doesn't need to be on your checklist. That's just something from me journaling and me making my own checklist. That's something I wanted. Your checklist might look different than my checklist depending on where you are, what stage you are in your life, and that is completely fine. That's completely great. But just make sure it's about just knowing, making sure that you have that plan, that you have that checklist, because that way you're just not going blank, okay. That way you actually are going in with a plan, okay. And you're not seen as the Mad Hatter, okay? Although, is it really madness, or is it genius, I put up that meme or whatever, was like, you're gonna seem, the smart intellectual people are gonna seem crazy to the dumb people that can't understand them. Like, it's like speaking a different language, and that's kind of where we are in that life. All right. So if it feels like you're with somebody who, and it feels like you're speaking another language, and that you guys are not aligning, okay, and you've tried everything, and you're just being put in this lack mindset, and you feel stuck, it's time to rip that band-aid off. If you feel like you have a lack of vision, if you feel like your chakras are blocked and cleared, I really implore you to just journal, write down, make a pros and cons about your relationship. Is this somebody that you really want to be with? Is this somebody, do they even ask them, I asked my ex before I broke up with him. I was like, where do you see us in the future? Like, and he didn't even see me in there at all. Okay. And the fact that he couldn't say me anywhere in that, I was like, that's a red flag. That's an issue. And I broke up with him. I was like, I need somebody who at least has somewhat of a picture, or is at least it's not going to be built off of just my body. It's not going to be based off of just meaningless, three chakras, it's going to be based off of a strong foundation. We're going to both be winners, okay? Exactly. We both are going to give each other rounds of applause, okay? We're going to build each other up. There's not going to be that unequal energy exchange, that unequal give and take, okay? It's going to be a reciprocal, okay? We are in the era of reciprocity, okay? The era of healthy relationships, healthy dynamics, okay? Actually building upon something that is going to last generations, okay? That's going to bring in generational wealth. That's not just going to be a dud, okay? We're not going to be one hit wonders, okay? We're actually going to build upon strong foundations, solid as a rock, exactly. And we're going to be practicing what we preach, exactly. All right. And through that, did you forget that I was even alive? That's how we're going to go through our transformations. That's where the growth is going to come in. That's where you're naturally going to see that development, and you turning, from a caterpillar into a butterfly, through going through the dark nights of the souls, through actually doing the work, not just thinking magic is going to solve things, but actually getting to the root cause, ripping off that band-aid, facing the darkness head on, looking death straight in the eyes, and conquering that shit, okay? Because that is where we're going to find the growth. That's where we're going to find the love, okay? And that is where the true transformation comes in with the divine, all right? So I hope everybody enjoyed the first episode of the Healing Hub, all right? I'm going to keep, this is going to be the spot for this location for the Healing Hub. I really like it, all right? And yeah, keep your eyes tuned for this day of healing. I love you so much, and see you next time. Woo!